Hi YouTube. This is a poem that I wrote for school. Sorry for that little jerk of me up in the camera, moving my chair. Anyway, I wrote this poem for school during one of my dark times. I wrote it when I was down, and it's full of a lot of emotion, deep personal feelings, and I'm just happy to share it with you because I know you guys are willing to listen. At the time that I wrote this poem, I realized all the bad that was happening to me and accepted it, and then told myself that I'm not going to let it happen to me anymore. Some of you will get the meaning of this poem, and some of you won't. I know those of you that will can truly understand the power of emotion in this poem. So, without further ado, let's get this party started. This poem is titled Lithium Instrumentality. Disobedience, abuse, razor switch up the lights. A solitary promise vowed to fortify. Sleep, my darling, and dream your thoughts. Know not where deception will lie. Lithium flowers plume from the darkest sun, the gusts of wind forcing the will to bend. Caverns wherein lie the sacred gun, break the void, and the world shall begin. Search lifelong dreams, theoretical immortality. Realize that humanity is nothing near instrumentality. Star foretell and keep to themselves, astral project to eavesdrop on them. A paper form of life dominates all, not of the evolutionary chains requiem. The world in my hands, nowhere left to go. The kisses of the dead haunt, they never learn, never know. And I actually have it in my little book here. Here, I'll show that to you. It's just a plain little black book, actually that I made. So you can see the little binding that I did. She showed us how to sew a book, whatever. Anyway, Jack, yeah, that was my name in school. I know all of you know my name's Corey, but, Jack. The reason, she asked if we had any nicknames, or any names that we'd like to go by. She came to me and I was like, well, I like to be called Jack. And she was like, why Jack? And I was like, well, I'm sure you've heard of Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, right? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, well, Jack is my favorite character. And that's my favorite movie of all time, still to this day, ever since I was like 6. Anyway, it's just my favorite movie, and, Jack and Sally are just awesome. They're the best characters, animated characters out there in the whole world. Anyway, others have different opinions, but that's just mine. So that's how, and she was like, well, that's cool, whatever. And every day when she called on me or something, she would be like, yes, Jack, what Jack, Jack, sit down, and it was cool and funny. And I always got, little smirks from people and whatever else. My friend Brittany, oh my god, it was weird because we always had this thing right after lunch. She would be sitting in class first, and then I would go sit in my desk, and I would look behind me, and she would smile, and I would smile back. And she didn't know I was gay at the time, but she does now. And anyway, she, the teacher moved her because we were talking too much or whatever, and then every day since that, whenever I went into the classroom, she was sitting in her desk. She gave me a frown, which kind of made me upset, and it was just, so sad. And then every day when the noon bell rang for lunch, I was in 6th hour, so I already had lunch before. In 5th hour, I would look at the clock because I would be like, oh my god, we're leaving. And she saw me do that the first time, and she was just like laughing her ass off. It was funny. Anyway, this is getting long, so I'm going to show you the poem inside the book. I don't know how well you can see it, but look at the lettering. It's calligraphy, and we'll go to that one. Okay. Here's what the teacher wrote. Dark, mysterious. I missed you in class today. Stop in and say hi. Yeah, that's when I went to go to the GED program to get my GED, because, you know, I couldn't take my history teacher. He was a total dick. Fuck you, Kettner. You know who you are. If you watch my videos, fuck you. You're a stupid dick. Shut the fuck up. I hate you. Go to hell. Fucking whatever. Sorry. He gets me pissed off. He made me fucking write like 3 pages in a fucking book because I didn't want to write one full page. And this page was like fucking little ass fucking words, like fucking lined up on the paper, like fucking, it was crazy shit. And I told him I wasn't gonna write it, and then paper, and then I had to write so many, it got stacked up, and he finally just gave me a fucking, what do you call it, detention. There we go. In school suspension, whatever. That's my poem. Sorry for the rambling, talking about my school and how I miss it so much. I really do. I had so many good friends there, and I don't know, I'm gonna go back to Wisconsin this Tuesday actually, so you're not gonna see a video from me on Wednesday. That's when I'm posting it now, and yeah, I'm gonna be up there for a week, so I won't be able to go on YouTube at all, or I might be able to, but I don't know if I'd be able to upload it until I got back. So now I'm rambling. I'm supposed to be in bed. It's like fucking 2:30 in the morning, and I'm just going crazy insane. I don't know why, and I have a headache, and sorry YouTube, you don't want to hear my bullshit. So I'm signing off. Night.